Oh, hey folks, and welcome to another edition of the Movie Mad channel. Uh, my kids and I like to watch TV shows when we're eating dinner, and obviously have to put something on appropriate they can watch. And I put The Big Bang Theory on, and that I don't know how appropriate that is for my little boy, but I think he doesn't tend to get the more adult humorous jokes on there. But it's a TV program that I've watched since the start. And to be honest with you, the last couple of seasons I haven't watched uh, at all. And the reason I haven't watched at all is I think I missed a couple of episodes early in season 11, and I didn't want to miss them and catch up, and I never got round to getting on to seasons 11 and 12. So over the last couple of months, we've watched The Big Bang Theory from the start until the end, and I've seen all the other 10 seasons of it. And what a great show. And I watched the final episode of The Big Bang Theory for the first time this week. Last week, my kids watched it before me because I was working, so they watched it. But I'm a bit disappointed. Not with the ending that it actually ended. And apparently, Jim Parsons, Sheldon, didn't want to continue with it, but the rest of the cast did. And it was going to be renewed for another couple of seasons. So I'm a bit disappointed, and they go. I don't. Uh, I was going to say, better tell you a spoiler alert if you've not seen it. And when Sheldon wins the Nobel Prize at the end of the Big Bang Theory, and it just cuts to them on the couch, I think it's just a little disappointing. I like the whole bit, but I would have liked to see a bit more of what happens after that. So I'm just no happy it ended. But what a show! And I'm gonna just discuss a couple of my favourite episodes first of all. So, maybe I'll save this for another video, but I'll just say a couple of my favourite episodes are when Sheldon learns to drive. I think that's or tries to learn to drive on the simulator with Howard and Rash. I think that's a great episode. When Sheldon gets a Christmas present from Penny, and it's a napkin with Spock the area on it. I think that's another cracking episode. Oh, what are the ones that I like? Howard Going to Space, I quite enjoyed that. There's so many decent episodes and so many Sheldonisms that you can take to in real life. So yeah, some cracking episodes. So I have got the odd series of Big Bang Theory on Blu-ray. I've got 1 to 8 on DVD. But when I seen this in CX, which was seasons 1 to 5, complete for £4, took that. I've also got season 6 there, so I've got half the seasons 1 to 6 on Blu-ray now. Now the box is a wee bit tatty, but that wasn't going to stop me taking it. And yeah, and my kids being my kids actually didn't want to stop watching it, so we're now starting from season 1 again at dinner times. So I'm sure that like Friends, The Big Bang will be another staple of our household for years to come. And I was saying to my daughter, she'll probably end up watching this with her kids, like I watch Friends with her. And she's got some. We watched Friends before we watched this. So I've got Friends on Blu-ray, and we watched several episodes. And she still likes How You Doing or Unagi, Unagi or this, as you know. So there you go. So I was saying that she'll probably watch this with her kids, which that's what's good about TV shows and entertainment. They can pass down the generations, and I don't own the other series of The Big Bang on streaming. And what really bugged me is when I was watching it on Netflix, the last few episodes it started to buffer and give me a terrible picture. So I just wish I'd got them on Blu-ray and watched it that way instead. So another six seasons to go. I'm sure I'll find them all. So I picked that up for CX for £4 one of my vouchers. So there you go. The next one I picked up was Criminal, and I'll be honest with you, I actually don't know why I picked it up now. because I'm pretty sure I've seen it before and I didn't enjoy it. So, what's your thoughts on this movie? Just trying to think. Oh, it's got Wonder Woman in it. Well, so maybe that's why I got it. Kevin Costner. It looks like a great cast, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this and I didn't enjoy it. So, or I might be wrong. I also took an Arrow release that was in there, the Iguana with the Tongue of Fire. Now, I've got a lot of Arrow movies in my collection, and to be honest with you, I haven't watched many of them. But I do like to have the movie there, and if I do just hear about it or people mention it in YouTube videos and things like that, sometimes I pick them up and watch them and just have a look. And this is the Iguana with the Tongue of Fire, and it says one of the several animal in the title clash releases in the wake of Dario Argento's box office smash, the bird with the crystal plumage. So for £6, and it was my vouchers, I thought, why not? And it had the booklet with it. No, one day I'm going to learn. One day I'm going to learn to take these stickers off before I film the video. It's not going to be anytime soon, but one day I might learn. Because you can't take the double-sided booklet out without... And now I just ripped it. The sticker that is anyway. Right, so there you go. So you can't take the reversible cover out without doing it. But, so there you go, there's the reversible cover. Nice. Actually, that's a debatable one. I'm just going to leave it as it is. But just so you know, this one has a new 2K restoration. I do like when Arrows at least upgrade the restorations. Some of the Arrow releases have only got mono, or maybe it's the best they can do with them. But it's a new 2K restoration from the original camera negative. Uncompressed, only audio 1.0, and a lot of special features. Italian, English dialect, and dialect? What's a dialect? Is that like a Dalek? No, dialogue. There you go. And this is from 2019 and it's 96 minutes. And for £6 with one of my vouchers, I took that one to add to my Arrow collection. This one here is a Eureka title, and I thought my dad would really enjoy this, and I think I'll enjoy this as well. It's all the movies that were made during the Second World War by Germany, all propaganda movies, and it's released by Eureka, and it's Hitler's Hollywood. I paid £6 for that on a voucher. I thought that might be quite interesting to just watch one day. What shall we say? What films were they watching during the war? What were the German people seeing, and what kind of things that they were told that was happening in the war? So I thought that's a quite interesting thing. And for £6, I thought that's worth it. So I took that. It comes with a DVD and it also has a Blu-ray. So there you go. 105 and 119 minutes contains one Blu-ray and one DVD, and it's Nazi Cinema. It's called. Oh, sorry, Hitler's Hollywood, but it's Nazi cinema was a state-controlled industry. So that's everything that was shown in Germany back in the war. I also picked this one up, and I know Pete really likes these ones, and that is Jackie Chan in Dragons Forever. I haven't seen this myself. Kung Fu. Is that the technical term for these movies? Kung Fu movies? Kung Fu cop movies? I don't know. But I've been a fan of Jackie Chan, and I do like some of his movies like Rush Hour, things like that. So it's good to see some of his earlier work, and this is from 1988. So again, I thought that's an unusual thing to say in CEX, so I took it. It came and it's got a nice slip cover, and it goes with his 88 films, so they tend to be, shall we say, pretty good. So I haven't watched this yet. See, I have got a lot of stuff to watch in my collection, and I will get round to it. But when you're binge watching The Big Bang Theory, things like that takes its time. So It's three brothers are back after a Project A and Meals on Wheels. So this must be the third one. And this is a brand new 4K restoration, it says, from 88 Films. And it's got the Blu-ray. And it's got another Blu-ray with the Hong Kong cut and extra features. Nice. So not a couple of different ways to view it. And a nice little booklet to boot. So again, that was vouchers. So I didn't spend any money on that. Well, you know what I mean. I traded in stuff to get it, which I've paid money for. But there you go. And I also picked up this one here. And I remember seeing this film with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. And she's in Vanilla Sky. I quite thought this was like Vanilla Sky. I really do. I think I should pick up Vanilla Sky if that is on Blu-ray. I'm presuming it is. But I thought this was sort of this is not a similar type of movie, but with Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise teaming up, I thought it might be quite good. But what's annoying is I think this must have been in a double case, and the people who've traded it in have just put it in a single case, you know, like that. That's maybe a wee trick I should learn, and just trade in your double cases like that and keep your double case, but it keeps on falling out, so I'm going to have to do that. So that's Night and Day. See? Fell out again. Right, I'm going to have to change that. So, Night and Day with Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise. I paid £1 for that, so that's alright. I seen this in this one in the CX, and it was there for a couple of weeks before I bought it. And it's a film I'd really enjoy, but it's a premium collection and it didn't have its slip. I haven't actually seen it in HMV either in my one anyway, so I haven't been able to pick up the slip. So I just took it with a £6. So the movie is important, is most important. But with the premium collection, I do like to collect slips. As you can see, that's the ones I've got up there. I've not got that many, but it would have been nice to get a slip with that, but I didn't. But that's the Dirty Dozen. Great movie, this one. And I watched this when I was at the caravan, and that's why you get a nice DVD copy and everything like that. So that's great when you do that. And Charles Bronson. Who's the Kojak guy? Who plays the what? Telly Savalas, that's it. Who plays the Nutter, and a few other people in there. And I thought this was a good movie. Is this a real true story? I don't know. Ah, that's really cool. I didn't know this. I didn't see that on the disc. I'm going to watch that next time. It says that it's got the second sequel movie with Lee Marvin, Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission. Have you ever seen? I've never seen that. So that's interesting. So it says Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy, but my one didn't come with the digital copy there. Look at this. It's got a terrible CX sticker under it. I didn't even notice that either, which is all stuck on. But if I was to see that in HMV with the slip, I would probably just buy it and upgrade it and then trade this one back in. But for now, what's most important to me is I've got the movie on Blu-ray. But what a classic movie The Dirty Dozen, along with The Great Escape, The Battle of Britain, The Battle of the Bulge, A Bridge Too Far. All your classic war movies. I do like a good war movie, that's for sure. Kelly's Heroes, that type of thing. So I don't know if I've got Kelly's Heroes on Blu-ray. I don't think I do. Right, enough of me peeling off stickers. We'll fix that later. But there you go. Oh, something just fell. I don't know what that was.
My glass is just smashed.
Oh dear. Let's have a wee pause. Oh, I'm back. Look at this. Drama, glass smashes, everything in this channel. That's what you come for, isn't it? There you go. So that, what was I speaking about? The Dirty Dozen. Epic war movie. Wish I had a slip. Short and sweet. And what else did I pick up? Oh yes, I picked up Doctor Who Series 7 Part 1. Now, I really should stop doing that. I really should. And what I mean by that is buying half a series. I think I've got all series Doctor Who 1 to 4 on DVD. And why buy half a Series 7? Because it was cheap. And I'm confident at some point I'll find the other one, whether that's in next year or whether that's 20 years from now. More than likely 20 years from now. I'm still trying to complete The Wire. I've got season 1, 2 and 4, but that's took me like, or so 5 seasons of The Wire. That's took me like 5 years. Still looking for seasons 4 and 5 of Chuck, 4 and 5 of Sliders, 5 to 8 of Dexter. Got all House. Got all the Stargates. Missing a couple of Deep Space Nines. And probably many other parts because I keep doing this. Buying Doctor Who Series 7 Part 1. Also, I've got Lost. I've got seasons 1, 2, 3 and 6 on DVD, and I've got 4 and 5 on Blu-ray. So I really should just bite the bullet and then just go and buy the box set. And that's what I should do with the Big Bang Theory as well. But those are the type of things you get for Christmas and birthdays and things like that.
No,
You don't.
Nudge at the way.
Can it be too, shall we say, things just to remind you. Well, I did try and drop a hint for Father's Day, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all.
About what?
What?
About what?
I was saying, look at this Rocky box set on Blu-ray.
I've probably well got you, Rocky.
It's on DVD.
I don't care.
It's on DVD. I want to upgrade my
Well,
Rockies.
you buy yourself on DVD.
My Rockies to Blu-ray, and it was only £15 or something like that on Blu-ray for all the Rockies for
We'll see
Father's
what
Day.
the birthday fairies bring you.
We'll see, but I've got a big long list for the birthdays.
Aye, right.
So there we go. So that's what I've got. Series Series 7 Part 1 of Doctor Who. And I'll probably never find Part 2. And seen Luke Wood on Big Polly's Chatting Movies talking about the Masters of Cinema collection. I didn't know it was an actual collection from Eureka, but I've picked up a couple of them now, and this one was in, I think Blue Lagoon's in the Masters, Birdman and Alcatraz is that, 3 Days of Condor, and I thought, £12, that's a lot of money, but you never really see these. I don't see these very much in my CX, and that's Friends of Eddie Coyle, and it's a I really have lost the ability to speak today. Maybe I shouldn't have made a video. It's Robert Mitchum. I was going to say he's in Cape Fear, the original, isn't he? And it's Peter Yates, Oscar-nominated director for riveting crime classic Robbery and Bullet, Friends of Eddie Coyle. And I thought, looks like a gangster movie in there. And I thought, guaranteed if I don't take this will get picked up. Probably wouldn't have, but that's what I'm like. Actually, there was a couple in there that I was going to get, and I thought, nah, I'll just leave it for now. And that was The Princess Bride. I've never seen that. So, and it had a nice slipcover in it, and I had seen High Rise with a nice slipcover in it, and I just left them there. I thought, they'll be there next time I come. But no, they weren't. So, maybe I should learn a lesson there. But I try and do things on a budget, and I've got to be careful. He says that as he's just spent loads of money. But there you go. So, I shouldn't have said that. So Robert Mitchum and as we were talking about, Friends of Eddie Coyle. So I've got that. It's 1973, 102 minutes, special dual format edition, restored high definition transfer. And I thought, well, since I was in there, why not? And when I say I spent a lot of money, I say I try and do it on a budget. And my budget, officially, for me, is £20 a week. That's what I give myself as my pocket money, shall we say, to buy things that I want. But I actually spent £60 on Blu-rays this week. Well, when you see what I get coming, you'll know what you'll see why. So that's probably about 3 weeks of budget bone. So I'm going to be poor, and I'm not going to be able to buy
It'll
ones.
still not but stop on buying anymore.
It probably will because I'm poor. So there you go. I have got £100 CX vouchers. So took that one as well. So that was my pickups from CX. Trying to be a bit conservative. Never works. It's not only that. I've just got this nice shelves and all that, all nice and set up. And if you just buy rubbish, I'm just going to end up filling it up with rubbish. And I don't want to be filling up my collection and stuff with rubbish. So I say that and then I bought Criminal. But look, so on this shelf it's got my premium, you probably can't see, I've got my premium collections, The Howling Rats, Birdman, great movie Birdman, Blair Witch, X-Men Days of Future Past, that's a great movie. I enjoy it. Avatar, 2012, really enjoy that. To be honest with you, this was the wrong shelf to choose because this is all actually pretty good stuff. The Social Network, The Snowman, Budget. There isn't any really rubbish on that shelf. It's my other shelf around there. So maybe I'll show you them one day. I've done it. In fact, if you want to, you can have a look at our whole DVD and Blu-ray collection. But I've prattled on for long enough on this channel now. I shall see you next time. I hope you enjoyed my prattling, and if you did, please subscribe. If you've got any comments and stuff I bought, or any thoughts on buying half series, then please let me know. You probably can't even see my head. Goodbye, folks.